Om Shanti. Today's Murli. Essence. Sweet children, most beloved Shiv Baba has come to make you children into the masters of the world. Therefore, follow his Srimad. Question. What two completely contradictory things in connection with the Supreme Father do people tell one another? Answer. On the one hand, they say that He is the eternal light, and on the other hand, they say that He is beyond name and form. These two aspects contradict each other. Because of not knowing Him accurately, they continue to become impure. When the Father comes, He gives His true introduction. Song. To live in your lane and to die in your lane. Om Shanti. You children heard the song. When someone dies, he takes birth to a father. It is said that he took birth to his father. They don't mention the mother's name. Congratulations are given to the father. You children now understand that you are souls. That is an aspect of bodies. A soul sheds his body and goes to his next father. In 84 births, you have had 84 physical fathers. In fact, you are originally the children of the incorporeal Father. You souls are the children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You are in fact residents of the place that is called the land of Nirvana and the land of peace. You are originally the residents of that place. The Father too resides there. You come here and become children of physical fathers, and so you forget that Father. In the golden age, where you are happy, you forget that Parlokik Father. None of them remembers that Father when they are happy. They remember Him when they are unhappy, and it is souls that remember Him. When a physical father is remembered, the intellect goes to the body. When this Baba, that is Brahma Baba, remembers that Baba, he says, "O Baba." Both are Babas. The right word is Baba. That one is the Father, and this one is also a Father. When a soul remembers that spiritual Father, his intellect goes there. The Father sits here and explains to you children. You now understand that Baba has come and made you belong to him. The Father says, when I first sent you to heaven, you were very wealthy, whereas now, having taken 84 births according to the drama plan, you are unhappy. Now, according to the drama, the old world has to finish. You souls and your bodily costumes were Satopradhan. Then you souls went from the golden age to the silver age, and your bodies thereby also became silver aged. When you went into the copper age, you souls have now become completely impure, and so your bodies too are impure. Just as no one likes 14-karat gold because it becomes tarnished, so you too have now become tarnished and iron aged. Now, how can souls and bodies that have become so ugly become pure again? When souls become pure, they receive pure bodies. How will you become like that? Is it by bathing in the Ganges? No. You call out, O purifier. It is the soul that says this. The intellect goes to the Parlokik Father. O Baba, look how sweet the word Baba is. It is only in Bharat that you say Baba. You now belong to Baba and are becoming soul conscious. The Father says, I sent you to heaven. You adopted new bodies. What have you now become? You should always keep these things within you. You should only remember the Father. You remembered him. O Baba, we souls have become impure. Now come and purify us. This part is fixed in the drama, and this is why they call out. According to the drama plan, he will only come here when the old world has to become new again. Therefore, he definitely has to come at the conference age. You children have the faith that Baba is the most beloved. It is said, sweet, sweeter, and sweetest. Now, who is sweet? In worldly relations, first it is the father who gives you birth. Then there is the teacher. He is good. You study with him and claim a status. It is said, knowledge is the source of income. Gyan is knowledge and Yoga is remembrance. So you forgot the unlimited Father who made you into the masters of heaven. No one knows how Shiv Baba comes. It is clearly shown in the pictures that Shiv Baba carries out establishment through Brahma. How could Krishna teach Raj Yoga? Raj Yoga is taught for the golden age. Therefore, the Father would surely teach it at the confluence age. It is Baba who establishes the golden age. Shiv Baba carries it out through this one. He is Karan Karwanhar, the one who acts and also acts through others. Those people speak of Trimurti Brahma. Shiv is the highest on high. This one is corporeal, whereas that one is incorporeal. The world exists here. The cycle of this world continues to turn. It continues to repeat. There is no mention of a cycle of the world in the subtle region. It is the world history and geography of human beings that repeat. There is no cycle in the subtle region. They speak about repetition of world history and geography. That refers to this time. There is the golden age, the silver age, the copper age, and iron age. The conference age is definitely required in between. Otherwise, who would make the iron age into the golden age? The Father comes at the confluence age to change residents of hell into residents of heaven. This is the highest authority. The godfatherly government and Dharmaraj is also with him. Souls say, I am without virtues. I have no virtues. People say this when they go in front of the deity idols in the temples. They should say this to the Father. They put him aside and go and say this to the brothers. Those deities are brothers. You don't receive anything from brothers. While worshipping brothers, you have continued to come down. You children now understand that Baba has come and that you receive the inheritance from him. People don't even know the Father and say that he is omnipresent. Some say that he is the eternal element of light. Others say that he is beyond name and form. Since he is the form of eternal light, how can he be beyond name and form? Because of not knowing the Father, people have become impure. Everyone has to become Tamopradhan. Then, when the Father comes, He makes everyone Satopradhan. All souls reside with the Father in the incorporeal world. Then they come here and play their parts as they go through their Sato, Rajo, and Tamo stages. Souls remember the Father. The Father comes and says, I take the support of the body of Brahma. This is the lucky chariot. There cannot be a chariot without a soul. It has been explained to you, children, that this is the reign of knowledge. It is knowledge. What happens through this? The impure world becomes pure. The river Ganges and the river Jamuna will also exist in the golden age. They say that Krishna plays on the banks of the river Ganges. There is nothing like that. He is a prince of the golden age and is looked after very well because he is a flower. A flower is so good and beautiful. Everyone comes and takes fragrance from flowers. No one takes fragrance from thorns. This is now the world of thorns. The Father comes and makes this forest of thorns into a garden of flowers, and this is why he is called Babulnath, because he sits here and changes thorns into flowers. He is praised as the Baba who changes thorns into flowers. You children should now have so much love for the Father. Physical fathers throw you into the gutter. This Father purifies you and removes you from the gutter for 21 births. They make you impure, and this is why souls, while having worldly fathers, still remember the Father from beyond this world. You now understand that you have been remembering the Father for half the cycle. The Father definitely comes. People celebrate the birthday of Shiv. You know that you belong to the unlimited Father. You now have a relationship with Him and also with your worldly fathers. By remembering the Father from beyond, you will become pure. You souls understand that those are your worldly fathers and that this one is the Father from beyond. Even on the path of devotion, souls understand this. This is why souls call out, O God, O God the Father. Souls remember the imperishable Father, but no one understands that that Father comes and establishes heaven. In the scriptures, they have given a long duration to all the ages. It doesn't enter anyone's thoughts that the Father comes to purify the impure and that He would surely have to come at the conference age. They have written that the duration of the cycle is hundreds of thousands of years and have thrown people into total darkness. They continue to stumble around in order to attain God. They say those who do a lot of devotion definitely attain God. Those who do the most devotion should definitely find Him first. The Father has shown you the clear account. You are the ones who perform devotion first. Therefore, you should receive knowledge from God first so that you can go and rule in the new world. The unlimited Father is giving you children knowledge. There is no question of difficulty about this. The Father says, you have been remembering me for half the cycle. No one remembers me when they are in happiness. It is when everyone becomes unhappy at the end that I come and make you happy. You are now becoming great people. Look how first class the bungalows of the chief minister and the prime minister are. There the cows and all the furniture etc. will be first class. You are becoming such great people. You are becoming deities with divine virtues, the masters of heaven. There your places will be studded with diamonds and jewels. There your furniture will be first class and studded with gold. Here even the swings etc. are of very poor quality. There everything will be first class and studded with diamonds and jewels. This is the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. Shiva is also called Rudra. When devotion comes to an end, God creates the sacrificial fire of Rudra. In the Golden Age, there is no question of sacrificial fires or devotion. At this time, the Father creates this imperishable sacrificial fire of Rudra, which is then remembered later. Devotion does not continue for all time. There is devotion and knowledge. Devotion is the night and knowledge is the day. The Father comes and brings the day. Therefore, you children should have so much love for the Father. Baba is making you into the masters of the world. He is the most beloved Baba. There cannot be anyone lovelier than he is. You have been remembering him for half the cycle. Baba, come and remove our sorrow. The Father has now come and explains. You have to live at home with your family. For how long could you stay here with Baba? You can only stay with Baba in the supreme abode. So many children cannot stay here. How could the teacher ask questions? Would you be able to respond to a loudspeaker? This is why he only teaches a few students at a time. There are so many colleges and then all of them have to take exams. A list is made. Here it is only the one Father who is teaching you. You have to explain that everyone remembers that Father from beyond this world at the time of sorrow. That Father has now come here. The great Mahabharat war is in front of you. Those people think that Krishna too came at the time of the Mahabharat war. That is impossible. People are completely confused. In spite of that, they continue to remember Krishna. Now, as well as Shiv, Krishna is most beloved. However, he is corporeal, whereas that one is incorporeal. The incorporeal Father is the Father of all souls. Both are most beloved. Krishna is also the Master of the world. You can now judge for yourself who is lovelier. It is only Shiv Baba who makes you as worthy as that. What does Krishna do? Only the Father makes him become like that, and so that Father should be praised more. They have portrayed the dance of Shankar. In fact, there is no question of a dance, etc. The Father has explained to you. All of you are Parvatis. Shiv, the Lord of Immortality, is telling you the story. That is the viceless world. There is no question of vice there. Would the Father create a vicious world? There is sorrow in vices. People learn many types of Hatha Yoga. They go and sit in caves. They even walk over fire. There is a lot of occult power. Many things are made to emerge through magic. God is also called the magician, the jewel merchant, and the businessman. Therefore, he must definitely be living. He says, I do come. He is the magician. He changes humans into deities and beggars into princes. Have you ever seen such magic? Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for dharana: you have to go to the garden of flowers. Therefore, become fragrant flowers. Don't cause anyone sorrow. Have all relationships with the one Parlokik Father. Shiv Baba is the loveliest of all. Have love for him alone. Remember the Father, the bestower of happiness. Blessing: may you become a flying bird free from attachment to this world and tour around the subtle region. In order to tour around the subtle region and the incorporeal world with the plane of your intellect, become a flying bird. Go wherever you want, whenever you want with your intellect. This is only possible when you become completely free from attachment to this world. This world is tasteless, and when you have nothing to do with this tasteless world, there is no attainment. You should stop going there with your intellect. This is the depths of hell, and so let there not be any thoughts or dreams of going into this world. Slogan: to give the experience of truth and manners through your face and your activity is greatness. Om Shanti.